Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, we will discuss another important feature in Microsoft Dynamics sales application. In Microsoft Dynamics sales, we have a AI feature, artificial intelligence feature called as Sales Insights. There are many types of sales insight Microsoft has introduced already, but in this video, we will discuss how Sales Accelerator Sales Insight works. Sales Accelerator Sales Insight is a more powerful tool and designed for velocity, right? It helps sales users to focus on what matters most on a single pen, right? And to manage everything with one organized work list. Sales Accelerator gives you teams a unified view of upcoming customer engagements with powerful sorting and filtering options that make it easier than ever to stay ahead, right? So the Sales Insight pane will be accessible in the Sales app in this area, my work area. Here you can use filters and other things, and all the items will be displayed here. It also optimize. You can also optimize your sales cadence with sequences. You can define and create timed sequences of activities to automatically populate work lists with the next best engagement for each and every customer. So you do not need to worry about to whom you have to follow up in time, right? If you miss anything also, there is no issue. There will be the work item or sequence work item will be available here and you can complete it, right? So this will help you to close the deal in time and follow up with the customer in time. Engaging easily with integrated emails and phone calls. It reduces, it reduces the friction by allowing your team to send emails and call customers directly without leaving the page. So this will help you to call customers in time and send emails, communications from the system itself without navigating to any other application. It prioritize you can prioritize smart with leads and opportunity scores. Empower your team with AI-driven insights into which leads and opportunities are most likely to convert. Right. So these are the concepts that you can avail in the Sales Accelerator or Sales Insight. But let us start with how Sales Accelerator can be configured. To to configure Sales Accelerator, you have to go to Sales Insight settings, and here you will find Sales Accelerator. There are other AI features available: assistant cards or studio, productivity, email engagements, auto capture, right? All these things. So we will discuss later on. But in this video, we just focus on Sales Accelerator configuration. Sales Accelerator configuration comes with three things. One is creating sequences, another creating segments, and assignment rules. We will discuss one by one. So first, let us create the go to the workspace of Sales Accelerator and click on Quick Setup to start setting up. While setting up Sales Accelerator, it will ask that whether you want to enable Sales Accelerator for all security roles in your organization or you want to restrict with just specific security roles. If you want to enable for all security roles, you can select all. Otherwise, enable specific security roles of your choice. I want to enable for all security roles. Okay. If you want to add some sample data, you can enable this, otherwise disable this. I don't want to add any sample data to my production server. Okay. Next, the record type and forms. Here you have to define which record types you want to be part of your your Sales Accelerator. You can define what tables will be part of your Sales Accelerator AI integration. By default, leads, opportunities, account, and contacts are associated. And every entity that are available here are having a form called a Sales Insight. So Sales Insight form is already inbuilt for all these entities with specific sections and tabs. If you want to edit, you can just click on edit and it will open the form in the Power Apps form editor and you can edit the sections. Okay, so it depends on you that how you want to change the look and feel of the form for that specific entity, right? So this is the form editor that is loaded, and you can see how the sales insight form for lead is organized. I have clicked the lead option, lead sales insight form, so that you can edit. You see here we have contact section and up next timeline, right? You can change anything according to your requirement. We have a lead score options, who knows whom options, right? Relationship health. So this form is designed specifically for sales insight data. Okay, now lead, opportunity, account, and contact is added. If you want to add new record types, you can just search here and add in your list. Click on publish. Once you publish, now the sales accelerator workspace is enabled in your organization. The next thing is you have to configure some sequence. Before configuring sequences, you have to configure segments. What is a segment? A segment is a group of records with matching criteria, right? Let's say I want to segment leads which are created from a lead source as website. You are capturing leads in your organization using different media, right? You may capture leads through websites, you may capture leads from a trade show. So there might be some marketing campaigns you are running, because of that you are getting leads also. So you can define segments according to your business need. Let's say I want to create a segment which are created I want to create a segment for lead which are created through website. So I can create a new segment and define a name, leads created from web. Okay, and here I can define the same description. It's not required that you will choose a different description, but it is you can give more descriptive information. You can choose record type. I want to create a sequence segment for lead, so click on next, and here you can add the condition. What is the condition? The condition is click on add row and choose lead source is web. You can choose any other condition of your choice, but I am taking a segment which for lead where lead source is web. Okay, now click on save. Now I have created this segment. Now I want to activate this. Click on activate. Once you activate this, only the segment will include those leads which are freshly created from this time onwards when it is activated. Okay, old records will not be added to this segment, right? This way you can create multiple segments of your choice. Okay, I have created this leads created from web. So once a segment is created, you have to define some assignment rules. What is assignment rules? Assignment rules ensures that if a lead is created, to whom to assign to take action, right? So let us create a new rule. Before creating new rule, we have to define a team. Okay, you have to define a team access. Click on define team access. Do you want to assign the records? Do you want to define the rule for all security roles that is present in your organization? Then choose all security role. If you want to restrict the assignment of records to owners which are under a specific security role, for example sales user, let's say your sales users are only users who will handle the leads, then choose specific security role here. If all security roles will take action or take part in the assignment rule, then choose all security roles. So click on save. Now once you save, all the security roles will be displayed in this team area, right? And here there are something to remember. You can define some attributes for different users or different users who are part of this team. Okay, so let me add a attribute so that I can assign members. For example, I want to create an attribute whose name is language, and inside language I defined Hindi and English. Okay, I can add new attribute also. For example, let's say I want to create a attribute called as skill, technical skill. Okay, now I want to add some items in the technical skill, let's say .NET and Java or something. You can add more items. So attributes means you want to assign a quality or a skill to a person, so that we can define define the rule to assign specific lead to a specific sales user where there is a matching technical skill. For example, if I am a user and I know .NET, you might write some rule to assign some leads which require .NET, right? So that the leads will be assigned to me because I am having .NET as a skill. Another attribute called as language. Let's say there are some leads which are created which those who only speak English, and you have three sales user who only speak Hindi. Then it will not be assigned, right? So one person with that language should be assigned, so that seller attribute means the features that you want to assign to a sales user. Now close it. Next, these are the users which are who are part of your organization, right? Now you can assign the attributes to different users. First, you can manage the capacity, right? If you want to select this, you can set the capacity. Capacity means what is the maximum number of leads or opportunities that can be assigned to a user to handle. By default 100, you can change this to 50, for example, so that maximum 50 lead records can be assigned to this user. You can also apply attribute to every resource. Let's say I want to add attribute called a technical skill .NET. So this person is now a user who knows .NET, and language I can also assign. I can assign a language, apply attribute. I want to add more attribute called as language English. Okay, so you can add multiple attributes to multiple users inside your team while creating the sequence, or while creating this what is this, let me just remove this. Okay, now this is how you can manage attributes and assign attributes to users inside your team, which will be used for assignments, and also define the maximum capacity. If you want to filter users, you can use advanced filter here, and you can choose enabled for assignment option. If you do not want to assign a specific user, you can just switch off, so that the records will not be assigned to that user. Okay, so this is configuring the teams and assignment attributes to the users. Next, you have to define a rule. Click on new rule and define a rule. Let's say uh, leads from web role from leads from website, and let's say web leads from website rule. Okay, now here I can define the eligibility of the leads for this rule. Do you want to select all the leads that are created to honor this assignment rule? If yes, click on all incoming leads. If you want to filter the leads, you just click on specific leads and choose a segment. Let's say I want to only choose the segment that I have created, which are called as leads created from web. Only that segment will take part in this rule assignment rule. Then I can choose the segment. Okay. For all leads, if you want to choose, then select all incoming leads, so that this assignment rule will work for all leads. but I want to restrict this assignment rule for only to my segment which are created from website as a lead source. Next, assignment rule. To whom the lead will be assigned? Do you want to assign any seller, or do you want to assign a lead which are created from website to a seller with a matching attribute? So I can choose seller with matching attribute. I can define an existing field information from Dynamics, or I can use attribute. For example, if the user is having language equal to English and technical skill is .NET, then only assign this user. So if any lead is created from website, that will be assigned to a user with this attribute. Language is having English and technical skill is .NET. In the team section, I have already assigned the attribute and the language, right? Language attribute and technical skill for one user. So any record that are created will be assigned to that user only. Next, how you want to assign the leads and distribute equally to the user, because if you do not follow proper distribution, one person will have more assignments as per other. If you compare other users, right? If you have two sales user and there are four leads created, it is expected that two leads will be assigned to one user and rest two user will be assigned, rest two leads will be assigned to other user, so that everybody will work under equal pressure, right? If you assign more leads to one person, then he will be under pressure, right? So here you will choose how you want to distribute leads. Do you want to distribute by round robin, or do you want to distribute the load balancing? Load balancing will help you to equally distribute the leads among the users that are available in the system. Okay, now I can assign this and click on create rule. Now the rule is created and activated, right? Now the assignment rule is created, which will automatically assign the leads created from website to the corresponding users as per my rule. Segment we have created, segment as we have seen here. Next, sequence. Now we are going to create a sequence. Now click on create a sequence. You can choose an existing sequence which are used as a template. Otherwise, you can create your own. You can create your own start from blank sequence. Let's say give some sequence. Give a name here. Let's say follow up. Now, once I have created follow up for website leads, I can give a description here and choose a record type. So I want to run a sequence for leads. Now click on next. Now here we can design the sequence through a graphical user interface. Okay, so sequence starts here. I want to connect a step here. You can use conditions, you can use commands, right? You can integrate, you can call LinkedIn features also, but this requires LinkedIn integration. So let us use steps. I want to send an email immediately. While sending an email, you can write down send email, send welcome email, and you can add a template. So before creating sequence, if you are sending an email, provided you should create some email template so that you can use here. You can use some email templates. Let's say is there any welcome email or something? If it is not there, you can create one and use it here. Okay. Let's say I can define this is template which is already created by Microsoft. I am using, and click on apply template. So this template will be picked and sent to the lead. Okay, then I can add another condition. I can add condition here. If email opened, this requires email engagements to be enabled, because email engagement is another AI feature which tracks whether an email is opened by a user or not when you are sending an email, so that you can check these conditions, whether an email is opened by customer or not, whether a recipient replied or not, right? So this requires email engagement. If you have enabled an email engagement, you can use this. Otherwise, I will keep it simple. I just want to wait. I want to use some wait condition. Set wait time. Okay. It will wait after 1 hour. Then it will send another email. Send an automated email. I can use. You can again add a template. You can use a template of your choice. So provided you should have correct email template so that you can use it. Okay. So I have created a sequence. What is the sequence? When a lead will be created with lead sources web, it will immediately create a sequence of send email activity, and after 1 hour it will create another email activity to send email. You can add text SMS and other things also. There are many other features you can integrate here. You can use LinkedIn integration, you can use email engagements, right? As I shown you here in conditions, right? This is email engagement conditions. You can use commands also. If you want to advance to another sequence, you want to jump one sequence from another sequence, and if you want to update a field value in your lead record, then also you can do that. Now let us see how it works. Now you have to save it. Once it is saved, you can activate. Until unless it is activated, it will not work. So it is activated. Now let us test this. So I have created a segment, created some assignment rules, and created some sequence, right? And in the workspace also I have enabled which security roles will be taken part in this sequence, right? Now let us create a lead to test my AI feature. Right now there is no accelerator work items, right? So let me just refresh this. Now I want to create a lead with a lead source web. Let me create a lead. Let's say topic is laptops order. Okay. Now here I can define, let's say Ramesh Roy. This is the lead name, and the email is ramesh@gmail.com, and I'll save it. As soon as I save and update this lead source as web and save it, I'm expecting the sequence will start triggering because it is activated for web lead source. If I'll go to Sales Accelerator and refresh this, I'm expecting a work item will be displayed for that, and that will be a sending email activity. In the meantime, let me create another lead with lead source web. Let me first choose lead source as web and topic 200 desktop order, and this is Tina Roy, and the email ID is tina@gmail.com, and I can save it. Now I have saved another lead with lead source web. Now when someone will refresh and click on home page, it will redirect to Sales Accelerator, and the Sales Accelerator should generate the activities. But before that, just check one thing. Let me go to Sales Insights and go to Sequences. In the sequence, click on View Sequence. Now here you will find connected leads. In the connected leads, I have to associate this segment. Okay, I want to associate this segment. So remember, if you are creating a sequence, always connect a segment, otherwise it will not work, right? Now I can go to here in the sales. Till now it is not honoring the records I have created because I have not connected the segment. So create another lead. Now this time it should work because I have connected the segment. Let's say big order on sugar, anything you can, and I'm just giving a test. Let's say Trisha Roy, and email is .com. Save it, and remember to choose lead source as web, and go to Accelerator and check that. Now see, now immediately when I have created the lead record, the work item is showing one task to me, one sequence of task. Now this is the task I need to be complete. I need to complete it, and to whom this task is assigned? To whom this task is assigned? To the person who is having .NET as the attribute and language as English. Now you can send an email. So this task is telling that you have to send an email to the person. Now click on email. You cannot mark it as complete because until unless you send an email, you cannot mark it as complete. So click this and send an email. I can refresh this again. So to complete the task, you always send an email. So do that send email activity, then only you see that is sent. So this way you can perform all the sequences one after another. Now, as because the first lead sequence is created, after 1 hour, another step, another activity will be created for this. Now it is saying that up next. What is the next? After if you change to Sales Insight, you will see the message. What is that one? Let me create one more. I forget. 500 orders. Say Sanjay Roy. Now save it. Now I should get another task here for this new lead because this is also, oh, but I should have updated the web edge, the lead source edge web, because this is the segment. Otherwise it will not pick up the record for that segment. Go to Sales Accelerator. Now you can see for this lead, now it's generating a work item we need to complete. It is telling that send an email. So click on email to send. Once you click on email, it will open the email template we have selected, which will dynamically populate the body. Okay, dear Roy, thanks for visiting our website, and etc. Then once you send, your activity is completed, right? So you have sent an email, you have taken action on the first work item of the sequence, then you can mark that step as completed. Then after 1 hour, another work item will be displayed here. You can refresh it. Okay. Now sending in 59 minutes. After 1 hour, another email will be sent. You can click on send now. Now the email is sent. So after 1 hour, it will add another work item here. So it's not that you cannot forget a step to follow if you use Sales Accelerator. Sales Accelerator, a Sales Accelerator will display multiple sequential work items so that you can take action on the work item and your work is done. You do not need to remember so many things to follow up, right? So you understand how Sales Accelerator works and how it is configured, and you can practice on your own. And in my next video, I will explain you about the insight cards, okay, using Assistant Studio. Thank you guys. See you. Bye.